feeling today? For those of you that don't know, I'm Watchtower and welcome to my channel. Before we get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that this month is Mental Health Awareness Month. Now, I have a positive quote to share with you guys. It's one that I shared in my Discord a few days ago, but if you guys aren't in my Discord, don't worry, I'll post a link in the description so you guys can join. I found this quote I knew I wanted to share for this video. It's okay not to be okay. Don't walk through the world looking for evidence that you don't belong because you will always find it. Don't walk through the world looking for evidence that you aren't enough because you will always find it. Mental health needs more sunlight, candor, and unashamed conversation. I can't stress this enough. It's okay not to be okay. With the month of May being Mental Health Awareness Month, I hope we can all take something from these quotes that I share with you guys every week. Now, for the fun part of the video, this week's video is gonna be different from any video I've done in the past. We're not gonna see any gameplay. We're not gonna do any reaction videos. Yes, you heard me correctly. For those of you that don't know, I'm really big Harry Potter fan, any superhero fan. Of course, Batman's #1 on the DC side and Spider-Man's #1 on the Marvel side. And of course, I love Star Wars. So you guys can see behind me, the shelves I have behind me, we are gonna take a closer look, and two shelves you guys can't even see. So I'm gonna give you guys a close look on what exactly is behind me on the shelves. I love getting to know each and every one of you when you guys come through my live streams on Twitch or Kick every night. This is my way of you guys getting to know me a little bit. Also, I will say down below in the comments, I want you guys to let me know, while yes, we're gonna go over what's behind me on the shelves today, would you guys like to see my full gaming setup, everything that's on my desk, from how I make these videos to all my monitors, every single thing that's on my gaming desk? Would you guys like to have a little tour of that and me do a video of that? Well, please let me know down below in the comments. Okay guys, it's about that time. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I did making it, and you guys get a little deeper look into what are some of my other passions besides gaming and streaming. Now please go watch the video. Okay guys, here we go with the first one. This is going to be the top left corner. This is going to be my Funko spot. It's going to be a combination of Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts, and Crimes of Grindelwald. I will say that I have between 200 to 500 different Funko Pops, ranging of all sorts of different variety. If you guys would like to see a video for me to show you guys all the Funko Pops I have displayed around my house, let me know down in the comments and we can do a video of that as well. Now, if you don't know what a Funko Pop is, it's essentially just a bobblehead. Now, people that are hardcore collectors, they don't take them out of the box. That's an absolute sin, and I don't do it. But if you guys were to look up like a singer, an athlete, a movie, a TV show you watch, I guarantee one of the things you guys are into, they make a Funko for it. There are some that I didn't even realize they make Funkos for, but they exist. Now, some of them are a little harder to find. The ones that have the chase sticker, like this one in the top corner, those are usually the hardest ones to find. Then they have certain exclusives, like this is a Hot Topic exclusive. And of course they have ones that don't have anything on them. But this is my Funko section. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, and the next shelf below the Funkos, this is going to be my night bus. And then this one's a little different version, but it's like if the night bus were a coffee shop. So this is the next one. So let me get a closer look. So right here you guys have Stan carrying the luggage. Get a little closer look. You have Harry sitting in the night bus. You can even see Crazy Ernie driving the night bus. Now, the door can't open and close. Same thing with the top. It can't open and close to put stuff in there. And then if we swing around to this side, you can even see the little shrunken head there too. Now this, I will tell you, is not actually made by Lego. I just thought it was really cool, and so I knew I wanted to have it. But imagine if the night bus were a coffee shop. So we can go ahead and turn it around. And this is what the inside looks like on the event that, you know, it was a coffee shop. Let's go ahead and give you guys a quick little view in there. You can even see Hedwig on the front. So this is my night bus section. Let me know what you guys think. Next section under the night bus, this is going to be my Hogwarts Express. Now I will say there is a newer version of the Hogwarts Express. You guys might see it in the future. But this is my current Hogwarts Express. And I will tell you, this section right here where the top is off, you can actually have that closed as well, as you can see in the picture on the box back there. I just chose to have it open so you can see more details. So right there you have the trolley lady who goes around asking if they want snacks. You got Hermione sitting right next to her, Harry sitting right here in the seat, and we'll zoom out a little bit. And right here on the platform you have a Dementor. And then if you guys have seen Prisoner of Azkaban, in the third movie, Professor Lupin, who's the one standing on the stairs, he is the one who helps defeat the Dementor in that one. So that's why he's on here as well. And they'll come down and get a nice view of the front of the Hogwarts Express. Now these little two pieces right here, they did not actually come with this set. I bought them separately, but I thought they were fitting, so I went ahead and added them. That is Harry pushing a trolley cart, and then you can see a little Hedwig right there in his little cage. And now there's one more step on the back side. If we go up and over, you see it's called King's Cross, which is the name of the station. And then back there you have Ron pushing his trolley carts through platforms 9 and 10, which if you remember from the first movie, that's where they tell you platform 9 3/4 is. And there's also a little Scabbers sitting right there on top of his cart. So this is my Hogwarts Express. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, this is the section underneath the Hogwarts Express. This is going to be tribute to my Star Wars collectibles. This is just some of them. So of course, to start off, we have a Stormtrooper helmet piggy bank. Then right here we have an R2-D2 Boppet. Back there obviously is Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then over here we have a droid. Now, this droid's name is Vi, short for Violet. Purple is my second favorite color. Red being number 1, in case you guys didn't know. But if you've never been to Disney World in Orlando, Florida, since they opened the Star Wars park, you can actually build a droid completely customizable to your liking. You can make it look like BB-8, you can make it look like R2, you can do a combination, but this is the one I chose. So make sure you guys are paying attention to my YouTube shorts. I will post a short on there of how this droid works. It talks, it moves, and everything like that. And also, the other thing you can build in the Star Wars park is a lightsaber. So let me show you guys that. So this is behind me on stream that you guys will notice. I generally don't have it on because on stream it's just too bright. But this you can also build, which is a lightsaber. I chose purple again because I would have chose the black saber, but you couldn't build that one. So this is something you can also build at Disney in Orlando, Florida. Now I will turn it on for you guys, but you guys try to make sure you're sitting down. Make sure you guys don't pass out because this is pretty cool. You guys ready for this? Here we go. Tell me that is not the coolest thing ever. Do you hear the noise it makes? It does the same thing when you power it off. Tell me that is not really cool. Okay, this is the very bottom shelf of the first one. It's the one closest to the floor, so you guys might not see it as well on stream. But this is another one that's a combination of Funkos, and then the two little figures in front are metal figs, which are essentially just little characters made from a specific show or movie, completely made out of metal. So the first thing over here in the corner is a big Funko. It's a movie moment. It's Grindelwald Industrial from the movie. And then over here in the center, we have two different Funkos, Baby Nifflers, if you guys have seen the movies. And then the top one's an exclusive, that's why they're slightly different colors. And then over here to the left are two books. First one, the red one, is a book that's about all the movie props and different characters, places like that. It's pretty cool. It has pop-outs and stuff like that. And then the little purple one is essentially the same thing. It's a bunch of props and stuff like that from the movies, but it's all about the dark arts, people's, places, objects, locations. So this is another set. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, we're going to start with the second shelf, starting at the top. This is going to be more Harry Potter stuff, of course. So we'll start over here. So that History of Magic book, you can find it on Amazon. It's basically tells you how they came up with certain aspects of the movie or the books. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but it's a really neat book. I highly suggest you check it out. Then in the middle right there is a chocolate fog, which is actual chocolate. I've just never opened it and I probably never will. Little Hogwarts Express wallet. And then over here, this is the Chamber of Secrets. If you guys have read the books or seen the movies, in the second movie or book, they're trying to make a Polyjuice potion to get into the Slytherin house. So, and if you guys remember, something happens with Hermione that she doesn't make it. So that's that little Lego set. And then we'll go over here to my other one. And that is Harry and Luna Lovegood. This is when Harry is really amazed at how beautiful these creatures are. He doesn't know what they are at first. They're Thestrals, and they can only be seen if you've experienced death. So Ron and Hermione are really confused as to what they're looking at until Luna explains it. So this is the start of my second shelf. Alright guys, here is the next section on the second shelf. So here in the back, we have some more metal figs. The big pack comes in a pack of 20, and on each side, as you guys can see, I have two separate metal figs. One of them happens to be Fantastic Beasts. Now, hanging on the side of the big box is going to be the Time Turner necklace, which, if you guys recall from the third movie or book, it was given to Hermione by Professor McGonagall so she could take more classes at a time than she regularly could. Now, the key about that is you could not go back more than 5 hours. Now, in the movie or book, They used the necklace to save Buckbeak and to save Sirius from the Dementors. Over here in the bottom corner, we have the Slytherin locket, which was originally owned by Salazar Slytherin himself, and it was an heirloom to the family, but later on ended up becoming a Horcrux. And when Harry and Dumbledore tried to retrieve it from the cave, which weakened Dumbledore tremendously, they realized it was a fake. Now, I could go into detail so much more about each of these objects, but I'll try not to. This little section is something I bought separately. It's a little Hermione piece. She's always studying, so I just thought it was cute and wanted to put it there. Then you got some Gringotts coins, a little pendant, and then this right here is a necklace that is the Felix Felicis, which is also known as Liquid Luck, which was first introduced in the Half-Blood Prince movie or book by Professor Slughorn. So this is the whole section. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, this is the next one. We're in about the middle of the shelf. So this one we have two different Lego sets right here. Now, they do completely fold up into like a book. I choose not to do that so you can see more detail. But we'll go ahead and get into the first one. This is going to be the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. Now, as you guys know, they had many Defense Against the Dark Arts teachers. For example, the first book movie, they had Professor Quirrell, who turned out to be the bad guy. And then the second one, they had Lockhart, who turned out to be a fraud. Then in the third year, they had Professor Lupin, who is actually my favorite. Then they had Professor Moody in the fourth year. And then, of course, you know, the really hated one, they had Dolores Umbridge in the fifth year or fifth book, depending on what you watched. Come on, I think we can all agree we all hated her. And we were happy when the giant took her away. And then in the last year 6, Snape finally got his chance to be the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. He was trying to get that for so long, but he was the potions teacher instead. And then now we'll go over here to the Charms class. And this was always taught by Professor Flitwick. No one else taught it. He always taught it every year. Now in the movies, his character did get replaced by a different character altogether, but nonetheless, he was the same person that taught it. And then down here you have Harry and Cho over here learning Wingardium Leviosa, which they learned in the first movie or book. So these are my two classes, Defense Against the Dark Arts and Charms. What do you guys think? Alright, and below the Defense Against the Dark Arts and Charms class, we have our Quidditch set. Now, I will start by saying I know there is another Quidditch set that's come out recently. Again, I may have that in the future, but this is what we have for now. So over here in the corner, we have Jenny Funko Pop. It's when she ends up joining the Quidditch team. And then right here, this is a piece I bought separately. It just has kind of a little bit to do with the Quidditch. So I just put it there. I just think it looks cute. So this is the full Quidditch set. So up here in the corner on the Gryffindor side, we have Hermione. And then you can see Hufflepuff. And then down here you have Harry with the Seeker. And then you have Oliver Wood up there guarding the hoops. And then over here in the Slytherin side, we have Professor Snape. Now, if you remember in the first movie or book, they thought Professor Snape was the one enchanting Harry's broomstick. But it turned out to be Professor Quirrell instead. So this is probably one of my favorite pieces that I put together. So we can just get close in and give you guys a good look at some of the detail. But overall, let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, here we are. We are on the last part of the shelf, the very bottom one. This is usually what sits behind me when I stream, so I'm not sure that you guys see it much. So we'll go ahead and give you guys a close-up. So right here in the corner, we have Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. If you guys haven't read the book, highly recommend it. Then over here we have a little Dobby Funko, and then to the right of that we have another set of metal figs. It's a set of 20 different characters in there. It's just another set. Then right here in front we have 2 boxes of ever flavored jelly beans. I most likely will never open them. They're just for decoration. And then under that we have the wand collection book. You can easily find that on Amazon as well. It has everything in there from who used the wand to how it was made, and it has every wand that's in the movie or book, so it's pretty cool. Then last but not least, we'll talk about this Quidditch set right here. So the ball in the middle, the biggest one, is called a quaffle. Now the quaffle is what they use to actually score the points in through the hoops at each end. Now the people that can score the points are called the chasers. There are usually 3 per team, and the people who are supposed to stop or guard are going to be the keepers. They are the ones who guard the hoops. Now there's only 1 of those per team. So you have the quaffle, you have the chasers who score, and then you have the keeper who can potentially block it from them from scoring. Now The 2 balls on the end are called the bludgers, and there's 2 in every match, and they are bewitched to just move around randomly. Now, there are people on the team called beaters, and there's 2 of them per team, and they are the ones who try to protect their teams from getting hit or direct the ball at the other team. Then last but not least, that little gold one right there is the golden snitch. Now, you guys know Harry is a seeker. The only job of them is to find the golden snitch, because it usually makes your team win the game. You get 150 points and usually results in your team winning. So let me know what you guys think. This is the last shelf of this section. Now, we do have a 3rd shelf. It's not done, so the lights aren't on there, but I will give you guys a preview. We won't go into detail too much of everything on that shelf, but I will go ahead and give you guys a little preview. Alright guys, this is the 3rd shelf that I don't have everything fully done or all the lights, so we won't go into too much detail. I might just mention a few things as we go down. It'll be quick. So this is the top shelf. We do have a Pygmy Puff. We have 2 Harry Potter wands. The next shelf is a Slytherin banner and potions class. Then we'll go down to the 3rd one. Now the 3rd one is more about the Triwizard Tournament from the 4th book. That is the Black Lake and the Triwizard Cup. And then we'll go down even further, and this is the Transfiguration class and the Divination class. And we'll go down even further, and this down here is the Flying Car. And then this is also Hogsmeade, the village in the back. I haven't actually built that. I might do it in the future, but I haven't done it yet. And that is going to be the entire 3rd shelf that we do not have completely done yet. Now this is the 2 very last things. I have 2 really big ones that I've not opened yet. So I have this one in Diagon Alley. This is the Twins shop. And then the other one I have is Diagon Alley itself, which is a really big one. It sits at the top of my shelves. I'm not sure that I'll ever open them, but we'll see. All right, guys, this is gonna be a look at everything with the lights off. And now I'll show you with the lights on. Lights on. Hey guys, did you guys enjoy that video? Did you learn something new about Harry Potter, something you didn't know? Well, I hope you guys enjoy seeing all this stuff behind me. And as always, I need you guys to remember you have 1,140 minutes in a day to make a positive impact. What will you guys do? All right, guys, it's been real. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time.